birthday! Happy winter solstice, happy Yule. Welcome to Capricorn season. It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Capricorn. Sun, moon, and rising for Capricorn season. It's your birthday, bitch. Why is it so squeaky? Stop with the squeaks. Goodness. Hello. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising. Be sure to check out the Capricorn season astrology video also. That has all the dates, but you know I'm going to put you on game, give you all the stuff. For free content, check out my Instagram at justjeverything. TikTok at justjeverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, justjeverything.com. So, Capricorn, Saturn's direct in Aquarius, eh? How's that feeling? Forward motion, progress, focus, an ability to see the future in a way that you, I feel like in an optimistic way, that then you know, there's like an optimistic lens that I feel like has been able to be glazed over you guys's life and current situation, and so things are definitely on the up and up in some sort of a way. And my keyword of the season for Capricorn season is sure-footed. Whatever is going on, whatever steps you're moving, whatever steps you're making, you need to be sure-footed. You need to be focused. You're needing to allow yourself to experience all these transformations that are underway. Thanks, Pluto. The retrograde's over. Pluto is direct. Saturn is direct. You've got Mercury there really helping you be future focused and make form of your ideas. There is an update, a realization in your doing and what you use, the resources that are available to you, who is available to you is going to be shifting. So there's that to look forward to. Who is available to you, the amount of love, the amount of joy, connectivity that is available to you is going to be shifting. So Capricorn light, if you got it, hydrate. We create a safe space for Mother God, our benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth. Thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Capricorn season 2022. We've got the Seven of Wands and the King of Pentacles that y'all just saw flew out with the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Sure-footed, baby. Stability. Things are getting stable. Seven of Wands being the first card out, though, technically, I feel like what's coming up to be clarified on the selenite throne in your season, the first thing that you need to be looking at are your defense mechanisms. What's going on with your defenses? What's going on with opposition? How you handle opposition? Sure-footed. Look at his stance. Look at the stance in the Seven of Wands. Sure-footed, baby. You need to maintain that high ground you've gained. If you haven't gained the high ground, do what you need to do. Bob and weave. Nuck if you need to buck, so that you can get to the higher ground and maintain, and sure-footedly maintain it. Slow and steady has won the fucking race. 4:44 on the clock. Stability coming in. A new cycle, a new chapter of stability. You've leveled up, babe. You're coming up in some sort of way. Like, you've really got you. You've really changed your life in some sort of way. So congratulations. Like, fucking, I want to do a real clap, but I'm sorry, I can only give you a golf clap right now. But Seven of Wands also says there could be something about standing up for yourself, standing up for what's right. Some of you, there could be standing up against someone in authority, someone else with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements. You yourself may be feeling opposed. There may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements in your life that is really challenging you, or you may be needing to defend yourself against them, or you're feeling defensive with them, defensive or protective about them. There could be just something about protective. That I say defensive, but it may be protective. And that could be a thing. Maybe somebody's trying to spin. They're really being controlling, but they're telling you they're being protective. That could be a thing. I say a lot of you, but flip it. There could just be stuff going on with defense or offense. I feel like there are changes coming into the realm of your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy. And you are really becoming sovereign, really becoming independent in a different way. Like, you're already independent, but it's just like you may be feeling it. You may be feeling really grown the fuck up in some sort of way. There also may be someone specifically with Taurus placements. The King of Pentacles is Sun in Taurus. And so there may be somebody with Taurus placements that is really impacting your life, or going to be impacting this season for you. But let's see, for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, for Capricorn season 2022. We already had the final full moon of 2022. Going into 2023, so Capricorn season. Coming in. I also feel like patience. Your relationship to patience is shifting. And I feel like let your relationship to patience change, because there needs to be a certain level of faith or knowingness that Saturn's going to be bringing in, where it's just like, you know, you've done the hard work. So trust and believe that the reward is coming, hun. The reward is coming. The reward is coming. That's how it's very hairful, like, that's how it feels. And this defensiveness, the standing up for what's right, that could be also a result of Mercury retrograde in Capricorn. Mercury's going to be retrograde in Capricorn until January 18th, 2023. And, I do feel like it could have you a bit slick-mouthed, because you may be really, like, feeling into your you-ness, feeling into your accomplishments, feeling into your role, or whatever changes that it is that you've created. But I feel like you're feeling into it, feeling yourself. And Mercury retrograde in Capricorn is really going to have you, I feel like, rethinking a lot, but also not holding back how you, like, not holding back the way that you used to. I feel like you've earned the right to be way more decisive, be way more direct. Or you've earned the right to, like, not to say less, to choose not to put your 2 cents in. That could be something that's really coming up. I knew the 10 of Pentacles was coming through. Center of the reading, 10 of Pentacles. And then we have the Hierophant. Wow, guys. There's big Taurus energy here, big commitment energy. There's big evolutions, or there's this, like, an evolution in your relationship to family, who you consider family. This also could be, like, Some of you may be thinking about going to school. Some of you may be getting the money to go to school, or the money to get a certificate, or the money to educate yourself in some sort of way. The money or the funds or the support to go to the next level in some sort of way. But I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles being at the center of the read, let me just get the final card. Final message for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ah, there we go. The Emperor. Wow. 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Oh, y'all trying to get married. Some of y'all are trying to commit. Some of you may be meeting people. Maybe there's just a lot of events going on. A lot of, it's your birthday, so there's celebration going on. The New Year, the Gregorian New Year is coming through. So I do feel like there's fun, festivities to be had, good times to be had. And it's really important that there's new relationships being forged with yourself, new relationships being forged with other people. Maybe somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Taurus, Scorpio, possibly even. But I feel like there's these big, like, breaking of habits. I can finally applaud now. Like, they're breaking of habits here. And Capricorn, like, your relation, I feel like you're really standing up for yourself, really standing up for what's right. You know what you want. You know where you're wanting things to go. You know what you value. Your relationship to tradition, your relationship to groups, your relationship to religion, philosophy. I feel like there's something about going deeper. You may be wanting to study something that you're ready to make a business of. Things are looking, entrepreneurial, or looking very, collegiate. They could be like, there could be stuff going where you're going back to school, or you're going to school for something else, or you're graduating possibly. Some of you are taking what you've learned and applying it into work or this new business plan. Going from the Hierophant to the Emperor feels like going from a place of, this is like the Pope and then like the Emperor. And so there could be a lot of like applying your morals to the real world, or applying what you believe, your beliefs, to like a blending of your beliefs and logic, or a belief in ambition. Mars will be going direct on January 12th in Gemini. And so I do feel like there are these new ideas that are going to be flooding the collective about, like, what do I want to do? My thought process has changed. My understanding has changed. My perspective, my capabilities have changed within myself. And I just feel like I'm capable of more. I want better. I want a family. I want commitment. I want love. I want marriage. I want to work for myself. I want all the things. I want it all. That's what this is. You finally realize that, like, you done fucked around and realized you can have it all, Capricorn. That's what this looks like. And having it all isn't necessarily, doesn't necessarily mean you're with another person or you're in a relationship. I feel like you've just started to realize what, like, the fulfillment of your cup truly is. And you really practicing and doing good work in regards to the fulfilling of your cup and being consistent there is going to draw in partnership, friendship, connection, love, marriage, relationship, stability. This is wish fulfillment. 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. There is, like, what do you wish for? And whatever it is that you're wishing for, the dream, faith without works is dead. The dream stays a dream until you take a step, until you get sure-footed and start really defending the fact that you feel good being you. And if you don't, then you need to get busy getting rid of these oppository figures in your life that are preventing you from being in the fullness of yourself, that are preventing you from having the career, the relationship, the marriage, the religion, the philosophy, the life, whatever it is that you want. Because 10 of Pentacles with the Hierophant says that there is just resolution coming in. I just feel like there's comfort. There's a new cycle in how you relate to yourself, how you view yourself, how you take care of your physical body. I feel like eating good quality food, working out consistently is going to be so beneficial for you. Reading new material, studying stuff, allowing yourself to be inquisitive, allowing yourself to understand that whatever this dream is, you already have the keys inside of you. It's just a matter of acquiring the education, the knowledge, the information that you need so that you can find the keys, unlock whatever needs to be unlocked within you. And then all of a sudden, people will be paying attention to you in a very, very different way, Capricorn. Things are leveling up. You are moving forward. And you get out of this place where I feel like there have been big conflicts in your life. And the Hierophant is the conflict resolution. I feel like you're extracting the knowledge from these trials and tribulations, from these hardships, these arguments, these conflicts. Whatever the conflict is, it's like you figured some shit out. And you've learned how to like downshift properly. And how to like get your, what your level of emperor is. Because my emperor shit is not going to be your emperor shit. It's not going to be the next person's emperor shit, And so there is something here about taking the time to figure out like what this leveling up is for you. You can have it all. Where's my... Damn it, I lost my pen. I need to write it down. What's that? I'm the world, or I want the world, or I'm the king of the world. That's kind of how it feels. I'm going to title this, You Can Have It All. Because the rub is you taking the time to deter what is it all for you. Not what your parents say, not what society says, not what your friend says, not what social media says. It all is, what is it all to you? Someone asked me the other day, and I loved this question. I didn't get to answer it properly in that moment, but they asked, what is rich to you? And I was able to figure out, like, rich is, for me, is like, I get to take off, like, I want to do something, I can go do it. Oh, I want to take I want to spend some time here, I can go spend some time there. Like, rich feels like freedom to me. And that's not what, and for a lot of people, rich equates to like a dollar amount. And I don't think that we should all live like that. I think some people need to, some people need the numbers, but there's so much broader of a spectrum when it comes to what wealth is, what togetherness is, what stability is, what family is. And I just feel like you're really redefining what fulfillment is, what is winning, because whatever it is, like, you're winning. Like, whatever, you're on your way to winning, Capricorn. It's just time for you to start being more specific about what winning and what it all means for you particularly. It's going to be a juicy ass plunge. I hope you join me over on Patreon, patreon.com/justjeverything. Let's get into it. Right, Capricorn, let's get into it. I want to start by clarifying that I figured out what this is. This is territorial. You may be feeling territorial over your shit, over your marriage, over this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, over your money, time, effort, job, position, your education, your household, like what's yours, what you've worked for. You just may be feeling hella territorial, yet supportive and generous. And, like the provider, I feel like you're being put in a position, or you're showing up like a provider, or someone else is showing up in a provider. Things have just stabilized recently. And let's start with clarifying the Seven of Wands. Please clarify the Seven of Wands for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. There could just be opposition or things that you're just feeling really defensive about and you're needing to really be responsible. You're enjoying the new kind of stages of something, a new commitment. Something seems to be working out or is going your way. People may be looking to you for support or encouragement, and I feel like you're just able to show up, feeling more established. This feels very established, and you want to defend that, or someone wants to defend that, or is being protective or territorial of you. Success. Like your reputation is starting to precede you. But I do feel like, you know, the advice here definitely is something about being cautious or conservative, or having a really, you know, pragmatic approach to whatever issues come up. If you aren't the expert, ask the expert. But I do feel like, the 7, yeah, you don't want to talk about it, or this person doesn't want to talk about it. Please clarify the 7 of Wands. Let me stop talking. Try to focus. 6 of Cups, excuse me, with the 3 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So there could be something here about building. You may be feeling defensive of your children, defensive of someone with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements, defensive of, you may be having a hard time like breaking your old habits or getting out of your old ways. Someone may be really stuck in their ways. Sorry, I'm trying to improve this lighting situation. Some of you are defensive of someone that you have had children with, defending your baby mom or baby dad, or they're being protective or defending you possibly. There also could be defensive of like something that feels like a soulmate. Mercury will be retrograding in your sign. Trust and believe. People are going to be coming up from the past. There's going to be a lot of memories coming up from the past. Or could just be careful. I just heard comparison. Be careful of comparing stuff to the past. Comparing people to the past. Allowing yourself to be compared. What does Capricorn need to be defending or standing up for? Maybe you're needing to stand up for your children, standing up for the youth, standing up for a younger generation, standing up for siblings on your father's side, standing up for the father, maybe this Leo, this Sagittarius, this Pisces. You're needing possibly to, some of you may be, you may be really defensive, and it may be because of your pride or because of some stuff going on with addiction or recovery, moderation. Maybe this Leo, Sagittarius, or Pisces needs space, and you may be defensive against that, or vice versa. Maybe, I just feel like you're entering a new cycle, a new chapter, a new loop. You're wanting to expand, and you need to stand up for your ability to expand, your ability to fall in love, your ability to flow, your ability to be selfish, your ability to be self-centered. Whatever it is that you need, stand up for it. Please clarify the King of Pentacles here. You may be called to be a source of stability for people around you. People may be seeking you for guidance. This is some big self-made feeling shit going on here. There could be business opportunities coming up, leadership opportunities coming up, but there's big time stuff going on with like, what's your relationship to discipline, to self-motivation, to structure? What's your relationship to authority, to being told what to do, making rules, abiding by rules? Is someone trying to tell you what to do? Are you trying to tell someone what to do? Is there some new love that's coming in that's going to be that's being controlling, or is reminiscent of an old 3 of Cups, 4, and then the Knight of Cups, 4 of Cups? So an old emotional cycle. Some of you may be, there may be people that you're romantically interested in, or people that are courting you, people that are interested in you, that you're doing a lot of partying with, or having a lot of fun with, or maybe really building with. But make sure that you're not perpetuating old cycles. Make sure that you're not doing the same thing with a different face. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles. There could be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements wanting to build with you, wanting to have kids with you. There could be stuff going on with children, thinking about children, thinking about family, wanting to create a family, wanting to like redefine what family is. There's just stuff like family, friends, commitments. More money coming in, and a need to slow down so that you can make sure that you're articulating yourself well, that you're receiving all the information from the divine, and that you are not making the same mistakes, not going backwards. If there's any residual abandonment wounds or issues, it's time to work on that stuff so we can acquire the emotional and spiritual maturity that we need in order to move forward. Because only you can really, and only you are going to take, you're only going to listen to yourself, Capricorn, you know, like, you know what's keeping you from the next level. Don't let it be a relationship. Don't let it be, you know, an old partner or someone with Gemini or Virgo placements. There is something about maturing here, leveling up, working on the abandonment issues, working on the Captain Save-A-Ho shit that we talk about, that self-sacrificing stuff. That's not what we're doing. And I feel like you know what you want moving forward, and you need to have a fair balance of being masterful in who you are, but also being way more masterful in your emotions, your creativity, and your spirituality. And the Hierophant is like, hey, getting an education doesn't help. Studying more doesn't help. Doesn't hurt. And education, information, knowledge, religion, what's going on with your relationship to conformity? Are you conforming for someone? And if you are, people are going to start looking at you funny. Look at how the Emperor is looking at the Hierophant. People are going to start looking at you funny, especially your Aries or Scorpio friends will look at you funny if you start to really switch up who you are because of a relationship, or you join this new church, or you join that. I don't know. There could just be stuff. People may be looking at you funny. So with the Hierophant here, it's time to ask, what's your relationship to tradition or structure or religion? There could be a spiritual leader or a mentor coming in. But is there too little or too much dogma in your life? Where in your life is there too little or too much dogma? Please clarify the Hierophant. Some of you may be really looking for a mentor. Some of you may become a mentor. And there could be something here about going about things the traditional way, going from a very non-traditional to traditional place, or going from a very traditional to non-traditional. There could just be a shift in your morals, your ethics, your values. But the Hierophant interprets, protects, and teaches the sacred mysteries. And their counterpart is the High Priestess. And I just feel like there's something here about unlocking this wisdom, unlocking this spirituality. This feels like a deeply masculine dominated reading, when this is a cardinal feminine season. So there is a need for a balance, a heavier, more realistic balance of your masculine and feminine energy. And you can experience that balanced feminine energy by way of using your words. It's time to transmute your pain into power. So you need to say what you need to say and clear through those clouds by way of wielding your sword of truth. So that what you want can come through. And so that you can experience the love that you need. that you want, that you're craving. But situations are developing, things are coming to light, things are moving, people are moving. There is victory, there is triumph, there's public success and recognition. All of a sudden things are really, really on the up and fucking up. Especially if there's someone with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Virgo placements that you have like resolved things with. I feel like there's healing there. Everybody, you know, needs to have their space. You need to make sure that you're communicating with this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Virgo appropriately, clearly, concisely, fairly. There will be victory. There is forward progress and movement. But I do feel like there are these, you know, developments in establishing the family line and fathering and, you know, structure. It's time to create order out of chaos. Please clarify the Emperor. It's time to take on a leadership role in some sort of way, or maybe you're commanding or exerting control. You're regulating something, establishing some sort of law and order here. And I feel like the divine is supporting that. I mean, the Emperor is the most desirable card for business outside of the Ace of Wands. You're rising to power. Powerful people are noticing you. The people that you want to notice you are starting to notice you. They see your stability. They see the way that you can contribute to the stability of their future. You know, there's something about achieving goals. And achieving these goals on this earthly plane through hard fucking work. Please clarify the Emperor. How does the Emperor manifest? Because you fucking deserve it, baby. Because you fucking deserve it. And you've been getting it how you live on your own so hard. You've been working so hard to get here, and it's finally showing up. You can have it all. You just got to make sure you know what it all is. Because you are showing up so strongly, having so much fun. Because you are willing to break free from the desire to control everything, to have everything be like the way it always was and the way you need it to be, and go like now you let go of that shit and look at the divine is just really spinning the block for you. The divine's really turning things around. Jupiter going into Aries is going to be really, really huge. And it looks like the divine's bringing to your attention the way that you've been way too restricted in the mind. And now that you get unrestricted, break out of the binds. You'll see none of these swords, none of these thoughts, words, fears, these self-limiting beliefs. None of that shit's impaling you. It's just a memory. It's muscle memory. It's like these ghosts to get out of your head. These habits to break, these thought processes to break, you release them and you get in the position to receive. Happy birthday. I love you. You got this.